Yo, that was actually like I think I hit the internal organs of this thing and cracked it from the inside. Like it's observation hacky. I mean, armament. Oh! Hello, crew. Welcome back to another night of belly laughs and belly shedding. Now, stop your shitting for a sec. I know what you're about to say, Jose. What the fuck have you been doing all this time? Where have you been? Listen, I'm late to many things, including this. This reaction video I had planned like a week ago, but university started and, you know, a lot of things have been going on. And just, mashed potato, spiced up tomato. Basically what happened was, bro, listen, something happened, you know, personally that, yeah, I had to prioritize certain things over all this. Over, you know, not over all this, like, I didn't mean to come out like that, over YouTube. But I was getting hyped up, you know, it's not like I intend to leave all of this. Anyways, let me just get on with the reveal trailer, give my thoughts. Probably gonna parrot what anybody else said because I'm, again, extremely late. I haven't watched anybody else's video. Like, I'm telling you, I saw this by chance, bro. I didn't even know this was happening. I go on Steam. I'm about to play Northgard because, you know, I'm on my single player grind. And I just see a trailer announcement for Little Nightmares 3 and I'm like, like, honestly, it's legit. I'm like, excuse me? Huh? The only thing I do know is that this does not follow the story of the original, you know, 6 and Mono. Or as Corey likes to call her, Sasha. I'm gonna go with Sasha because respect to the Shogun, Corey Kenshin. But this story follows the story follows the story of two other characters, and I had planned on getting a tattoo for Little Nightmares, but more and more characters keep getting introduced, so I think I'm just gonna wait like a span of about 20 years. You don't care about this, but so anyways, yeah, that's a great tattoo idea for real. Let's get into it then. Bandai Namco. Okay, keeping the I thought that said submersive. I'm like, what are we into, Ubisoft? Ooh. Yup. Okay. Backrooms? Okay. Oh no! This is a crossover between Toy Story, bro, and Little Nightmares. They're bringing Sid's creations to this bitch. Excuse my language. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, wow. Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna go back and, you know, give my thoughts on first impressions and whatnot. So from this, like from the very opening scene, what I'm getting is a like a mine or industrial like setting. You know, a lot of like chains, very dusty atmosphere, very convoluted. The bricks seem kind of like abandoned. You know, the style, like art style of the ladder itself, it just gives me that impression. The Bandai Namco thing just tells me it's from them, so. Now here is where there are hanging like things, but they don't look like garbage bags. They look like bodies, like hanging bodies. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just hanging like bags of things, which would relate to one of the last scenes, which is like this one, because this is what kind of like the deposits of garbage would look like. You like mountains of garbage, kind of like that scene in Wall-E. And I know, like, Wall-E, like the the connection is like very odd, but that scene of Wall-E where they have the compartment where all the garbage is stored and shit, and they have the big machinery and stuff. That's what this reminded me of. But at the same time, it's like you got flasks of things, supposedly living things or objects of importance, which suggest that this is more so just a mass grave, kinda. And that would explain why these look like hanging bodies. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, something I've noticed, he or this character is alone for like the first, couple of seconds of the trailer. So is it gonna be like a Sasha Mono like story where he is alone at first, or she is alone, or the child is alone at first and then meets the other person? Or do they start off together from the start? Because that would be an interesting approach. Like, maybe they lose each other for a sec. I don't know. Like, it would be interesting to see the dynamic change, even if just slightly. Also, this looks like a desert to me. People with suitcases, so, these were people who tried to escape and whatnot. This wasn't even Ubisoft. It's just super massive. It's the actual name. I said Ubisoft in the earlier. So yeah, you can see that. Sorry, you can see in this stage. It's like this was like an office or a place where they ate. There were like plates or something like that. You like hanging food. So maybe it was like a break room of some sort. So it's like it's giving me industrial, the industry related theme. And the other reason why, sorry to keep interrupting, the other reason why I thought it was like a desert-like or desert-related setting, it was because this character right here is dressed like your stereotypical desert dystopian survival. They have the mask for the sandstorms. They have the attire that protects them again from the sandstorm, and just overall the sunburn. They also have like a weapon of some type to protect themselves and such. So that's why I'm like, it's kind of desert related, I feel like. Now here, what this reminded me of was the very first game. What's the name? The Woman of the Mask. The mirror play, the mirror, the need to at the very end, if you haven't played, spoiler alert, at the very end you gotta defeat her using a mirror. It was a big thing, a big topic. And overall, this atmosphere, the switch from orangey and bright to misty blue, it's very much different. So it's like they're trying to tell you there's going to be a component that is not from this game, but it is definitely related and directly influential in this game. Yeah, you see the windmills in the back, stuff like that. The wooden structures that, they are temporary for temporary work. Oops. Machinery, yeah, you see? Now, the people here, it's like, what I'm gathering from this is that they are either gathering, like they have a massive gathering, or what it also reminds me of is there are some movies or some productions that, that how they have like when there is a circus coming to town, or in a dystopian society, like there is always the factor of entertainment or distraction that is very mediocre and worn down, but it's the only thing they have. So it's like these people are overworked and they're brain dead basically. So they have a mediocre way of entertaining and distracting themselves. So I'm also not trying to explain what this underlying meaning of this is. Obviously this is a game, and with every Little Nightmares game, which I love, is like there is always meaning to everything. So it's like I'm not trying to go into it with this. It's just I'm trying to pick apart the setting, basically. This part, I don't know, like a septic tank had sex with like an alien, and it just created this whatever is coming out of this. Also, is this actual poop? The classic settings of the offices. It's glad to see that they're keeping the whole stealth component, and you gotta carry stuff around. Ooh, also that made me think, like, before we had a lighter and a flashlight. I wonder what we're gonna have this time. Yep. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is going back to the previous games and their settings. So I'm probably gonna miss something because then again they don't show much, but yeah, okay. I just wanted to, again, the mirror. You see, it's the constant coming back to the mirror. Don't forget that that is happening. This is like, what the actual hell? Also, this kind of confirms that it can be like a garbage deposit, massive garbage deposit, because, you know, this looks like a thrown out toy, like a toy that was thrown out and, you know, very badly mistreated and whatnot. Also, the attire, here kind of lets me know that not only is it a doll, but you know how some clowns are depicted with like having very I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. There are some clowns that dress up a certain way that kind of looks like this. I am sorry that I am not able to explain myself fully, but it kind of confirms what my theory about them having like a circus-like setting. Which, I mean, there is definitely, if there is this type of connection, if this type of connection I'm making is real, then there is an underlying meaning to that I haven't dived into, but, you know, just something to notice. Motherfucker's built like a Autobot, bro. Ooh, they go through the mirror. And again, yep, just going back to the mirror scene, and this scene is like what it ends with. Which could really be the very beginning of the game if you think about it. Or the very end, but I doubt that they would reveal the end of the game. It's just probably something that you will notice once you're going through the journey, of course. So yeah, like, they're dropping things. I just, wait, maybe this will help me. Let's pump it up all the way. This is so much better, holy shit. Yeah, I can't tell if that's just garbage of, or it has to be, there's way too many different, shapes for them to just be bodies. Also, this last thing, it kind of makes it look like it's a very dirty mirror. So, I don't know, to me there's some type of relation between the very first game and this game, which would be so crazy, because that would allude to a whole entire Little Nightmares universe, which I won't say much, but I did, as a writer, I took it upon myself to begin like writing kind of like a story or a lore background for Little Nightmares. I started a while ago. I have to take it back up, but I have to take it back. Like, I have to start writing on it again, but it was pretty good and I was liking it. So it would be crazy to see a universe of Little Nightmares, especially since they are obviously making a third part. I'm not saying they should go on to make 5 and 6 and 7 parts, but it would be interesting to look at a possible universe, right, where they are connected. Wow, okay, yeah, so those are my thoughts. Super excited for this. I do understand that I have not played the second one. That is because I eventually, not eventually, but I did watch the second games playthrough by Corey Kenshin. So like it was something that I just did because I never thought I would actually play the game on the channel, but now I'm thinking about playing it. I don't remember much. I do remember some bits and parts that won't really affect my playthrough. When I'm playing it, I literally forget about anything I've watched, and I just like to immerse my own, like I immerse my consciousness into the game and play my own version. But yes, yeah. Those are my thoughts. I'm sure there are gonna be people out there who go crazier still, like they analyze every single frame, everything. But these are my raw, kind of like thoughts about it. That's what critical thinking gets you at university level. But I'm sure if I paid more attention and invested myself more in the timeline, I'll probably figure some more stuff out. It'll just be great to play the game. And I'm very curious to see how long this one is. And how many chapters it has, etc., etc. I would like to see like what the collectibles are. Like, you know, in the past game it was lighting up candles and hugging the little gnomes. I would like to see what this is. There's already a thumbnail here saying replaced. But yeah. Now, as to the rest of the title and more, what I meant by that is I would like to explain, and this is for anybody that might have found this video and somehow made it all the way. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Let me just say that I appreciate very much your support. Even if you don't subscribe, just sticking with me and, you know, being part of this it means a lot to me. So thank you. But you know, if you're just here for that, it's okay. What I'm about to talk about is pretty much just where I am right now with the YouTube gig. I would love to make this more of a full-time thing. Obviously, that is a possible future, and I would love to be able to do that. It's just that right now I cannot. You know, I moved from one university to another. I transferred basically. I'm starting there now. I'm in person. My classes are not that, like, you know, that much of a burden because they're not that, like I have one class a day except for Tuesdays when I have two. So it's more about the work that I have to put in. It's more about the work that I need because I need to support my family, you know, like times are not the best. They're fine. Everything's fine. It's just times are not the best. So I need to contribute as much as I can. So my plan was always, you know, as soon as you're done editing and posting a video, keep the consistency up. Don't give up. And consistency has proven in my life, and I'm sure in people's lives overall, to be the key. Consistency when you are doing it, like, kind of right. When it's something that when you do it your way, and you do it well or well enough, it sends you into a path of success. Well, doing it consistently will get you success faster, right? The more you do it, the faster it comes to you, kind of. It's we meet at a certain spot type of thing. Like success, you know, as long as you're using consistency, it comes at you. I've realized that is true, and that's why it's like all summer I was trying to post. I'm going to try a different approach. I'll try to post about once a week. I realized I didn't want to do that because if I want to make this a full-time thing, thought, you know, I would treat it as a full-time thing. But I realized that there's a difference between that when you are able to do it and being it and oh my god, and doing that in my present state. So, you know, there are some people who do it full time who literally only post once a week, once every 2 months. Corey, I love you. But it's like I can't do that right now, you know, and I have to resort to spacing out my uploads. Not only because of that, but also because I want to bring good content. I do want to bring good content, and I feel like I'm still figuring out how to talk to a camera, you know, how to be myself. and that's something I haven't seen people talk about, how much they struggle with. So I guess like I'm just putting myself out there right now. I realize that sometimes I try a little bit too hard on camera, because I want you to be here with me, right? It's not just like about the views. I want to create a community. That is a goal. So, I just realized I've been staring at this man's abs for like most of the time. Anyways, what I realized is that I need to be more natural, and I feel like making video after video is just it's not going to help me with that. It's probably just gonna make me more anxious without me realizing. So I want to take my time with this, right? Make a video when I feel like it. There are also like things, like reasons why I haven't, been even more consistent than what I was. But those are some reasons I will explain later on, because I don't plan on giving up on this YouTube thing ever. But right now it's not like I don't want to go into it right now. So yeah, I feel like that's something to go into later maybe. But yeah, the reason why I haven't been uploading or live streaming, because when I can't upload, I resort to live streaming as to keep the channel going, as to keep it, keep that Duolingo streak going without a streak freeze. But even that I just haven't been able to do, right? I'll try my best to upload once a week and live stream once a week. So as to, keep attention on the channel, right? We were on a great streak. The channel gained some new subscribers, new members. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and showing me your support. I appreciate it truly. Like, I started this with a few 20 or 15 or 14 subscribers that were just my friends and stuff. And now we're at 51, and that to me means a lot. It means a lot. So you start somewhere, right? So thank you so much. And yeah, just stay tuned for the next upload. I will try my best to what is it? There was a game that I wanted to play. There's a game that I want to play. I think it's a Plague Tale or something like that. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I might play that on stream. I might play it on video. Just stay tuned. I will start uploading again. Just be patient with me, okay? And don't leave me. Don't leave me. Okay. Peace. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any theories about Little Nightmares 3, let me know. I would love to incorporate them and, obviously, like, give you credit. Be like, yo, this person mentioned in this video that this might be, like, mention them to me. I would love to, check them out and stuff. I might watch other videos to see what I missed and what other people come up with. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Stay true, be you, and, I hope you have some good stories to tell me in the next one.